Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel. Yes, my people, your favorite gist mama is back again with another latest information on what is going on right now on a social media platform. You know, when I say wait for your time, because everything works with time. When I say God is not there, that he doesn't know, he is either not deaf that he cannot hear your cry, just like the song that we do here. His eyes are not blind that he cannot see what you're going through. His hands are not shortened that he cannot stretch it out to help you out. In times like in your difficult times, you just need to chill and hope on him, because everything works with time. You don't expect to cry to him and he's out there hearing it and doing it immediately. No, most times he takes time for him to act on your problem. Most times he just does it immediately you ask for it. That doesn't mean that for those of you that times are being wasted to answer your prayers, that he is not going to do it for you. My dear people, why am I saying this? It's because of the video that is trending right now on our social media platform. God of the olden days, God of the Sarah in the olden days and the Abraham is still working miracles right now in the lives of many people. He's still doing great things out there in the lives of many people. So do not feel reluctant to pray to him. I pity those people that after praying, for a year and nothing is happening to you, they feel God has rejected them, they feel God is not listening to them. You start seeing them going to all these herbalists, all these native doctors, all in the search of the same thing. Satan, one thing Satan does is that whenever you ask for something, he does it immediately for you. All they need is just sacrifice this and that, and it will happen. And you now go come be like, if this guy where people they talk say, may they no worship, where even the Bible say, may we no bow down to, the answer prayer immediately, then what stops me from continuing to worship him and do things for him, just for him to answer my prayer, than to wait a year or two and nothing is happening? A lot has been said, my people. Remember, he that giveth genuinely gives genuinely without asking for anything. But you see all these native doctors, when they give you carb, they get it with your hair at the end of the day. That is the truth of it. They get it with your hair. That is just it. They don't give you things for free. That is what people forget to understand. There are stories that we've heard while growing up. Once like that, my mom has told me a story of a lady who had no child. After marriage, everybody expects to see you with the fruit of womb. Everybody expects to see you with a baby. You know what I'm talking about. And at the end of the day, if nothing is happening pertaining to this, you start seeing family members trooping in your marriage, starting to give your husband advice, doing this, do that, or go and get another wife, go and do this. A lot. Like, I'm telling you nothing but the truth. A lot of advice coming from different dimensions because of what you don't have a child. And at the end of the day, you see your man begin to think twice and starts answering to those talks and all those comments of people trying to help him. Yes, you see yourself not being able to hold on again to God after you've promised yourself that you're going to wait on the Lord till when he seems fit to give you your own child. You get at the end of and this story was like, this woman has waited for years without having a child. She was now taken by a friend to one native doctor like that. The woman now told her, I will give you a child. Is that what you're crying all this while? I knew you should have come to me since. By now, if you don't get like 3-4 children. The lady said she did not know, since she did not know that, okay, she's ready now. A lot was being said. And at the end of the day, what happened? This native herbalist, this native doctor gave the woman something to go and take a bath with and also drink. And she did it. It worked out for her. She put to bed. Everybody happy. Family members, people that accused her, people that were saying all kind of things to her, they were all happy for her. They came celebrating the child. My dear, barely after some years, when this child is grown up, when this child was at least, let's say 5-6 years, this child became something else. This child was now a thorn to the flesh of the mother. Honestly speaking, the native doctor said she was supposed to bring back the child to the shrine for this and that, with some goat, with some this, for some kind of rituals and all that. You get what I'm saying right now? You see what I'm trying to tell you? None of these people are going to give you these things for free without asking you to do this, do that, do this, do that. And at the end of it, you see yourself putting yourself in a cage, in a prison that you can never walk out of. If you don't do what they ask you to do, it might cost your life or that of your husband or even the child they gave to you, and you don't want this child to go just because of one mistake you did. So you need to wait on the Lord. Why am I saying this, guys? This is all about a video that is trending. Like I said earlier, a woman who had waited for 26 years, 26 good years of no child. Do you understand what this lady has gone through? Do you get what this lady has passed through because of this waiting? She keeps crying, having sleepless nights, having sleeping and thinking. I know what these people go through because I have one in my family. The lady that got married to my daddy's brother, he's going through a lot right now. Like no child after I own is even more than 26 years. Guys, we do not have no hope. Like no hope. She has tried all her best. First it was fibroid, second this, second that, and all those excuses. But we know something is behind beating the drum. But you know what I do believe? God passed them all. That is the truth of it. What God cannot do does not exist. What he cannot do does not exist. So we still hope on him that something is going to happen at the end of the day. My people, before I talk about these blessings that God has blessed this beautiful lady, the God of Moses Bliss, the God of Nathaniel Bassey, the God of all those gospel actors that gives you amazing songs that touch your spirit, songs that gives you hope for a better future. Before I talk about what this God has done for this beautiful woman, let's do the usual exercise. Please kindly click on the red button, subscribe, like, and comment on this video. Do not forget to turn on your notification bell so that whenever we drop a new update, you'll be the first to see. Yeah, for those of you joining us new, we're talking about no other person than a lady. Yes, a lady that God has done for, a lady that God has visited, a lady that God has touched her life after waiting all this while, after 26 years of no child, after 26 years of crying, 26 years of mourning, of sleepless nights. The Lord of Abraham, the Lord of Isaac has visited this beautiful woman and has gifted her, waiting for 26 years. Okay, let's take it that even if she wanted to space her children, she wanted to do spacing to 2 years intervals or 3 years intervals, would she have had up to 6 children within the span of 26 years? Possibly she might. But guys, after waiting for 26 years, God has given this lady 6 children. You know what it means? Putting birth to 6 children at the same time, guys. This is not a joke. This is not a play. This is nothing but the truth. It is there on our social media platform. Go and do your research. After waiting for 26 good years, guys, the Lord of Abraham, the Lord of Sarah, that gave Sarah a child at a very old age, when we know that when a lady clocks 50 or 55, she don't clock menopause, no hope for her again, no childbearing and that. But Sarah was given a child at the age of 99. You know, when God said, Sarah, by this time next year you're going to be with a fruit of womb, she laughed. Do you know why she laughed? Not because it is not possible, but because she knew she has passed that stage. But God will tell you that there is no stage to be passed in this life. So far he is concerned in your matter. So far he is there alive. A lot has been said, guys. This is amazing. This is amazing. After 26 years of waiting, God blessed her with 3 boys and 3 girls. Thank you. Like guys, do you get what is said right now? 3 boys and 3 girls. Guys, they just tell and say those times when you wait, they are not for furniture. You are having the same number of children you should have had within the span of 26 years. Guys, this is an amazing work that we all need to thank God for. Like I do tell you, when you are happy for what happens to someone, definitely great things are going to happen to you. This is not something to joke about. This is not something to laugh about. If you are still out there and you do not have yours right now, hope on him and he will work it out for you. Trust him and he will do great things for you, honestly. Do not feel reluctant to keep praying, to keep asking, because one day he is going to give you that child that you wanted. He is going to give you even more than one. Yes, that is the truth of it. You asked for one, he's going to give you double. He's going to give you triple of it. A lot is going on right now. We know testimonies that people have given. A lady that waited for 20 years without having it was blessed. And what God does to these people is that they don't just give them one to comfort them for the years they have stayed without having these children. I had a lady that was pregnant for she carried the baby in her womb. You see, even when you're praying for these things, God gives you this thing and still punish you. I want to see what you can do. A lady that had no child was blessed. Finally, she was pregnant. Guys, this lady carried that belly where you see so for 8 years. Normally we know that it is 9 months, but her home was there for good 8 years. She went to this one, they say, madam, flush that thing out. She went to this other side, madam, flush that thing out so that you can give room to another child to come in. She walked around all the hospitals she knew, stayed in this particular compound. People mock her, people laughed at her. Madam, how many years you won't carry belly like this? Go and do this one. She could not. She packed out from there, moved into another compound. The same mockery, the same laughing and everything. Do you know what God did for that lady? She put to bed set of twins, a boy and a girl, for 8 years of carrying belle. No be saying a child. You know the torments that people go through for 9 months only. So a lot is going on, my people. I really thank God for these people. I am super grateful for what He has done for this beautiful lady. After 26 years of waiting, she is blessed with 6 children. 3 boys, 3 girls. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it marvelous? These are great works that the Lord are doing in the lives of many. And do not think you are an exception. You're not an exception, because better things are coming and knocking on your doorsteps. Definitely He will do it for you. On the comment section, we have a lot of beautiful comments. The overdose blessing, let it locate me in form of money. Congratulations, ma. She will need like 6 maids. I tapo in Jesus' name. God has never failed and He will never fail. A lot of beautiful comments on the comment section. I really appreciate the work of God in that woman's life. I thank God for everything He has done for these people, and I know He will still do it more for other persons. All right, guys, thank you so much for staying on with me. I really appreciate your time. Do the usual exercise and stay tuned for my next update, guys.